Hello there. Upon the death of the body, the spirit or soul returns to the spiritual plane, away from the earthly materialistic values, away from possessions, away from jealous hatred, fear, and all negative influences that thrive on earth. That person will not care what you do with their house, their car, or any of their earthly things, including the body that they inhabited. These things are of the earth and have no real value in spiritual terms. What does matter to them is what you feel in your heart every day, and that you are loving, kind, and spiritual as a person. Those who do not know life call death the end of life. But birth is not the beginning of life, nor is death its end. Life exists before birth and lives on after death. In our culture, we mourn, we weep, and we grieve. We feel a great loss. This is aggravated by the wrongful heaven and hell teaching of churches and religions. We dress in black and we hope they haven't gone to hell. We tend their graves and take them flowers, and we feel that we are close to them there, in the churchyard. Why that would be, I do not know. They did not regularly go there in life, and why we should feel close to them in a cemetery is not logical. It does, however, demonstrate clearly the power of religion to brainwash. Now let me tell you, for a time they will be around you at home, in the garden, or other places, but if you feel close to them in the cemetery, it's because they came there to see you there. It is far better to make a little corner of your garden your place where you talk to them. He, she will hear you and will be there with you. Graves and gravestones only serve to reinforce the religious idea of death being permanent, which it isn't, and the wrongful possibility of hell. It does no good to linger in these places because graves house the remains of the earthly body which is returning to the earth, the spirit of the person left at the point of the bodily death. Grieving for the loss of someone is not wrong, it's as natural as breathing. Grief is not a disorder, a disease, or even a sign of weakness. It's an emotional, physical, and spiritual necessity. It's the price you pay for love. The only cure for grief is to grieve. But don't unpack and live your life there. Always concentrate on restoring your balance. Go on and live the life that those who went before would want you to do. The spirit, the essence and energy of the persona you knew is with you. Also, we seem to linger far too much on the anniversary of it all. It was 3 years ago today. The anniversary is marked with a visit to the grave, another reinforcement of the supposed finality of death and parting. I know that many people find visiting a grave helpful, and I do not mean to pour scorn on those who like to visit the grave. If it helps you, then carry on doing it. But don't visit a grave and cry. Your loved one does not want you to cry for them because they are happy. They have gone home. Only your tears of grief will make them sad. Celebrate the years you had with them, celebrate the years of ascension and the love that surrounds them, and celebrate the undisputed fact that one day you will be with them again. The fear induced by religion is wrong on every level. Eventually you will find that you will visit the grave less, for they are not there and never were. Talk to them in your own special place, a garden, woodland, or even somewhere indoors. Connect and feel the love. They can be with you wherever you are.